Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Peep game just pulled up at work. All right, man. About to start my shift in a little bit. But first of all, man, I want to take the time out. I want to give props to all the celebrities who spoke out. Basically on the H&M, the very racist ad that they displayed. Now, for anybody that's going to make excuses and say it wasn't racist, whether you coon, whether you white, or whether you non-black, fuck you. You full of shit. Don't come on my channel with that shit. We all know what it was. Anybody that's not hip to the fact or trying to play stupid, which I don't think a lot of you play stupid. A lot of you are stupid. Everybody knows any term related to a black person and a monkey is racist. Just like we was trying to explain to you white fucks that Conor McGregor's monkey reference to Floyd Mayweather was racist. And then, of course, you had, I don't think Conor McGregor is racist. Man, get the fuck out of here. Stop that shit. Conor McGregor got a history of making racial innuendos towards minorities. But that's okay. At the end result, you seen what happened. He damn near had brain damage. And I want to thank all the celebrities that spoke out, and particularly LeBron James and Floyd Mayweather. Now, I've been at odds with Floyd about, some of the stuff he says outside of boxing, because Floyd has presented himself to have coon tendencies on many occasions. Now, LeBron James, I will say this about LeBron James. This is why a lot of people prefer LeBron James over Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan, unfortunately, he never, while he played, I'll just say straight up, just didn't have the guts to speak on these issues, where LeBron James has. LeBron James has been consistent about these issues, and that's why I do favor LeBron James as a person over Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan, as of recently, he started lightly speaking out on certain issues, but I felt like if LeBron James and Michael Jordan, I'll put it to you this way, if Michael Jordan had kept his, speaking out on social issues to the level of LeBron James, a lot of black people would have been fine with him. LeBron James, this is what I've been saying about LeBron James and guys like Floyd Mayweather. We're not actually to be Malcolm X. We're not actually to be, Stokely Carmichael or guys like that. But we're just asking you, when these type of situations happen, to just speak out and then go on about your business. And that's what LeBron James did. And LeBron James, I respect LeBron James to the fullest. And like I said, that's all we asked. We're not asking these black celebrities to become activists and all that type of shit. We're just asking them to just speak out, say what you need to say and then move on. Now, if you choose to pursue it further, then that's fine. But at least recognize the problem in the situation. That's how we can fix problems. But a lot of people don't want to do that. So, shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather. But getting back to H&M, they had known that there was going to be backlash, and if they didn't, they need to fire whoever's idea it was to even think of something like this. I don't care what color they is. If they black, they should be fired. If they white, they definitely should be fired. How could they not have thought there was going to be some backlash? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the accidental racist. I'm not trying to listen to that shit. Oh, we didn't know it was racist and all that shit. Because I'm going to tell you something. White people be lying. They know it be racist. They just want to see, can they get away with it? They need to understand we're not letting them get away with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say something in particular about black people. My question is, who is this child's parents? Did they know that's what the ad was going to be about? Because, advertising companies and corporate companies, they have a way of presenting something in a different light than when you actually see it. They probably said they need him to model some clothes. So I'm trying to give the parents the benefit of the doubt because I'm trying to be fair. But if they knew, then shame on them. Because if they knew about the shirt and what the shirt said, that's sad. And that's the problem. Another thing with black people, we got to stop doing anything for a check. That's humiliating. Just like I seen this video with Black youngster sitting up dancing on the table like a broad with some skin tight skinny jeans on and a dress shirt. He looked like a damn fool. And the problem that I have is when we call these niggas out there and you get these punk ass young niggas trying to say why we hate. First of all, bitch nigga, we not hating. We trying to help you niggas by saying, hey man, don't humiliate yourself to entertain white people for the sake of a fucking paycheck. That's all we trying to tell you young niggas. Maybe if you niggas would listen and soak up this game, the better off y'all would be. That's the problem with black people. We always got to compromise. Why do we have to compromise ourselves when other people don't? And see, the reason why these motherfuckers do this shit is because why white people pull this shit, because they know and they think they'll get away with it. In most cases they will, because they know, hey, we know some black dude will come. White people know about coons, and they will use coons up to the fullest. They'll be like, well, we know some black dude gonna come and defend us. You know what I'm saying? Because white people already know that they have a coon catalog that they can pull up. You know what I'm saying? They already knew. But like I said, sometimes we got to look at ourselves, man. I'm sorry, man. I have had my dignity. I would never sign off on no shit like that. I wouldn't even let my son do no shit like that. But I would love to be the fly in the room when they was negotiating with this child's parents. Because I probably, 9 out of 10, I believe they didn't tell them what the shirt said. And I wouldn't be surprised if they wasn't even on the set. And if, like I said, if they did know about it and they signed off on it, shame on them. But for real, a lot of people fuck with black people because, as I said before, they know black people is the only ones that allow themselves to be disrespected by pretty much anybody, any and everybody. We always open season, we always fair game. This is why every race feel like they can disrespect black people and get away with it without there being no repercussion, you know, or consequences. I guarantee you they wouldn't have pulled that shit with a Hispanic or Asian. You know what I'm saying? But no, of course, they did it with a black person. And like I said, because they knew and they thought they can get away with it. Something like this can never happen again. And as I say to black people, we got to look at ourselves and we got to start taking back our respect. This is why I keep telling you, this is why I keep putting emphasis on we need to stop letting people that are not black use the N-word around us, call us the N-word, and we got to stop like thinking that shit is okay. That's one of the biggest problems with us. To go along, to get along, don't say nothing, and then, like I said, black people talk a lot of shit, but they don't be about that action. As I said before, you get a lot of these rappers and a lot of these niggas talked about how they'd kill another nigga, they'd shoot another black person and all this bullshit. But you got all these racist white cops that then killed black people walking around here. You got all these white supremacists that then shot black people and walking around. There shouldn't even be no damn neo-Nazis. You know what I'm saying? We the only ones that always be talking about, oh, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna just pray about it. Well, you know what? Pray that you get the strength to do something, because we the only ones that get caught up in that. Like I say, why is George Zimmerman still walking around here breathing and taunting and talking shit about black people? But y'all talking about y'all don't want to go to jail if y'all do something to George Zimmerman, but you ain't worried about going to jail if you shoot another black person. So sometimes, and a lot of times, we got to look at us. Like I said, why ain't you reacting towards people that don't look like you, that's causing harm to you? Because it's easy to kill somebody that look like you. The tough part is to check somebody that don't look like you, and which I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to speak on another black person, but when you speak out against somebody else, that's where you show how bad you really is. I can guarantee you George Zimmerman would never be walking around breathing had he did that to my child. I can promise you that. But anyway, man, just giving you some, food for thought. So, let me know what you guys think, man. I'm out.